It's time to talk about the most important part of trading. And no, it's not a breakout strategy. It's not support and resistance. It's not reversal patterns. It's none of that stuff. Actually, you can't even find it on the charts. It's right in here. It's your psychology. By far, the hardest part to master when it comes to day trading. In this video, we'll get started with our conversation on trading psychology and how you can get better at it day by day. Ready? Let's go. All right, guys, so let's start the conversation on trading psychology. Now, there are many different components to trading. There's technical analysis, there's fundamental analysis, the basics, the more advanced stuff, strategies, everything you can think of. Many of these things could be learned rather quickly. To be honest, it'll take you just a couple months to start understanding market structure. Take you maybe a couple more months to really start getting the hang of a strategy. So those aren't really the hardest parts of trading. The hardest part of trading is always going to be your psychology. And what's also tied with your psychology is also going to be your emotions. Now, oftentimes new traders are told that when you're starting out in the markets, it's really good to start with a demo account to start getting a feel of things and really start getting used to how to execute orders. However, what's not always told to you is that you may do all of those things and you may actually really focus on your demo account and get good. Who knows, you may actually be very profitable on your demo account. The missing factor, however, is your emotions. Because you're not trading real money, the pressure of trading has not really hit you yet. Hence why you can do so much better in demo than you can in a live account. Now, when you're dealing with a live account, you're dealing with your own money. Trading psychology is in full effect. Your emotions are in full effect. The way you feel about, depending on how much capital you have, depending on where you got the money from. Sometimes we take our money from our rent money or mortgage money. I've been there. Didn't end well. You don't want to do that. But all these factors play a major role into how you manage a trade while you're in the live environment. Now, trading psychology can come in many forms, and it's important that we separate them. And for the purposes of this video, we'll be talking about just the overall process of Forex in itself, that part of psychology. When it comes to the overall process of Forex, it is truly a marathon. And I mean that. Meaning you can come in and you can have a great day, a really big day in the markets. I mean, you made thousands in the markets in your first 3 months. It happened to me. But what will happen to mostly all of you is that you'll lose all of that money. And this is when trading becomes real, because of that phase right there. When trading slaps you in the face and lets you know that your thoughts of being a millionaire in a couple of months, you better erase them from your mind. So I'm here to tell you the truth. This is gonna be a tough journey. And I mean really tough. Probably one of the hardest things you'll ever do in your life. First of all, think about what you're trying to do. You're trying to enter a space where you have the ability to make endless amounts of money and really make somebody's salary within a day while you're still in bed in Mexico, on the beach. Just think about that. What you're trying to accomplish for what it actually is deserves some respect. So that being said, by no means is it going to be easy. And that being said, your psychology and your mindset has to be strong and on point. You need to come into this market with the right mindset first and foremost if you want to survive for the long run. So I'm here to tell you in our introduction to psychology that this road is going to be difficult. There's going to be a lot of downs. Ups will definitely come as well, but there will be so many downs in the beginning. There's going to be so many blown accounts. There are going to be so many frustrating moments. There are going to be moments that you may think about quitting. There are going to be moments where you just wonder if you actually are competent enough to survive in this market. And I'm here to tell you that Forex is not rocket science, but it is a human science. It is a journey of understanding yourself. And it is a journey of also understanding other people and how they think. But first of all, the first step is to understand yourself. Understand that there's a side of you that's greedy. Understand that there's a side of you that's impatient. And understanding how to tame those sides. Now, you may not completely change yourself. That greed may still be there, that impatience may still be there, but you find ways, you find tools, you find different avenues to be able to control those parts of you. And that's really the whole journey from a high level point of view. It's really a mastery of yourself. All of the technical stuff and even the fundamental stuff, you can learn that. That's nothing. You will eventually get that with practice, determination, and just going over it over and over again. But the part where you could be stuck for years on years on years is going to be the mastery of yourself. And if you're not fully committed to mastering yourself, then you won't survive in this market. So the first couple things we need to do as we start talking about psychology is, number one, let's come in with the right mindset that this is not a sprint, it is a marathon. This is going to be a journey. There's going to be a lot of downs, and it's all a part of that. And secondly, I cannot quit. A lot of the traders that you see today that you look up to, they're no different than you. They're no smarter than you. They didn't necessarily have a more privileged background than you. They just didn't quit. They kept going until they finally got the hang of it, and now they're enjoying the fruits of their labor. And you can too, but fruits don't come without labor. You're in the labor season of your life, so don't get so caught up with what you're seeing on Instagram, what you're seeing on social media, the luxury cars, the big houses. Those things will eventually come, so long as you focus on mastering this craft and mastering yourself. So this will be a long conversation on psychology, and we're going to break it down into a couple of videos. But it's very, very important that you understand that this is the real meat of trading here. Again, there are no charts involved in these videos. This is trading. You being able to master yourself and getting yourself to a level to being a profitable trader. So I hope you gained value in this video. There'll be many, many more videos on psychology, and I'm looking forward to pouring into all of you. Until next time, Jordan the Maestro, take care.